To me, the more important point is that it is not the job of the police to do TRP investigations. There are appropriate agencies to go into that. And it's not their calling anyway. I don't understand how it becomes their case. It's not as if in the fight for TRP, whatever else may have happened, but certainly no crime has been committed. It's not as if Arnab has robbed a bank or Republic TV is involved in any murder cases. The police comes in where crime comes in. TRP issues come within certain broadcasting council issues. There are appropriate agencies for it. Unless they investigate, how can police even go ahead and make out of it a humongous criminal case? I think, truly shocked beyond words. And honestly, my biggest concern is Arnab's life and safety, more than that of even Republic TV, because it's, of course, a move to shut down the TV channel, but their prime target is Arnab, because he is the one who built this institution which can talk fearlessly. And his life is in danger in the way that what they did to Sadhvi Pragya, what they did to Colonel Purohit. And Parambir Singh, this municipal Mumbai police commissioner, has gotten away with several murders. I have published those accounts on Manushi website. His criminal acts from long years, his entire role in the fake Hindu terror narrative at the behest of D gang, at the behest of Pakistan's ISI. That entire plot was rigged at the behest of Pakistan's ISI and Dawood gang. Now the point is, a man who can do so much harm to India at the behest of mafia dons, at the behest of India's enemies, for him, Arnab obviously is a thorn in his flesh, and his bosses, he's not alone in it. Shiv Sena government is behind him, and behind them is also the big daddy of all the mafia dons, namely Sharad Pawar. It's him who is actually manipulating even Shiv Sainiks. They are quite brainless. By themselves, Shiv Sainiks don't have it in them to be able to do all that is being happening illegally, lawlessly. And honestly, I'm even disappointed with courts. Arnab should not be in judicial custody for so long. There's absolutely no justification. He's not a criminal. He's not going to escape. He's not going to flee out of India. Why the hell is he in custody? Why is he not free, at least on bail? If actually the courts did due diligence, in 5 minutes these cases can be shut down as products of malafide acts by Maharashtra government. This is malicious, outright malicious. And courts ought to have freed Arnab. And even if they wanted the court cases to go on, thereafter hearings to go on, they can go on for the next 35,000 years. That's what happens in courts. But why have they locked him up as though he's a criminal on the run? In India, even terrorists are treated with much greater consideration than Arnab is being treated. I mean, look at the pictures of him being shoved in the police van. It's gross. It's just gross. And luckily, we have 24/7 news channels. Luckily, Arnab has all these TV cameras following him wherever he goes. So in that sense, there are some restraints to their misdoings. But think of what they did to Sadhvi Pragya. Think of what they did to Colonel Purohit, nearly killed them. And even today, justice has not been done, even though those cases are brazenly malafide, as brazenly malafide as what they're doing to Arnab. So please, first thing is to protect his life. His life is precious. It should not come into any danger. And Maharashtra police, the mood that it is in, the forces that are behind Maharashtra police, these are international mafia, gang, criminal networks, jihadi networks that are behind the manipulation of Maharashtra police. It has been known for decades that Mumbai police has acted on the isharas of and the orders of Dawood Ibrahim, whether he sits in Karachi or he sits in Dubai. He's the one who can dictate to Mumbai police what is to be done, who's to be knocked out, who is to be arrested, who's to be freed, and everything. Now, the point is, if all those sinister powers are behind what Maharashtra police is doing, what Shiv Sena government is doing, then the biggest threat is to Arnab's life. And the courts have to. They are doing great disservice to their own credibility, but not by not freeing Arnab, by not letting him out and not letting him be in the safety of his own home. I think that's the biggest injustice. Courts can't get away with this. It's patently wrong to keep him even in judicial custody.